Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Say hi to YouTube. That did not go as planned.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
Get over the fact that this is another Grom video and that I don't have a shirt on. Don't worry, we're gonna try to keep this as high as we can. This is a stupid fast video, something simple. I didn't do a how-to on putting on this kickstand, so I'm just gonna show you what I've done and what needs to happen now from this point going forward. So I got this little cheap kickstand. It's just an aluminum one, but it's adjustable, and that's what I needed to deal with the fact that the bike is lower and longer, etc. Blah, blah, blah. So where we are at is when I changed this, it was stupid simple. Take out that bolt, swap the spring, bolt this back in place. Not a big deal, not worth filming. The problem was, as you can see right here, that is out of the switch. Kickstand safety switch. So we are going to mod the wiring on that. Now, if you really need to do it quick, you can just cut the wires right down there. You're looking at them. This one, you can just cut them and loop or twist them together, tape them, solder them, whatever you want to do. However, I'd like to just get rid of that whole little thing down there, whatever. So what we're going to actually do instead is we're going to pull the side panel off. It's literally nothing. Take your seat off. Take that bolt out. Take these out back here. So there's a couple bolts under here. And then you take out this little fella and that little fella. And because I've got the come air intake, I've got to take out this bolt right here. And that basically comes off, so we're going to do real quick. And the switch is right behind here. So once we get that done and pulled off of there, we'll bring you guys back and show this actual connection that we're going to cut, and we're going to remove the rest of the wiring off the bottom of this and make sure everything is going to function properly. Got the side panel off the bike. Had to take off the chain guard as well. And if you follow the wire up, it goes up around here. It's real nice and cute. And then you pull the sleeve back over the wiring harness. It's these two green wires right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, maybe I can do this one-handed, probably not. Okay, so we are going to connect those two together. I don't like cutting stuff, even though this bike's never going anywhere. We could technically... Oh, I'll probably do that. Never mind. Forget what I said. What we're going to do is I'm going to cut this off right here where my thumb is. I'm going to skin these back and twist them together, and I'm just going to plug that little dude back in there. And that'll get rid of all of this. And if I ever have to go back, I can just untwist them and wire this back in, even though the sensor is broken. So this is all useless anyway. Whatever. So... I'm going to do that real quick, and we're going to test this and make sure the thing is going to run. And I do have it up on the rear stand, so we can check this stuff pretty quick. So let me get my wiring stuff and cut this off, twist these together, plug it in, and make sure it runs. Even easier than I thought, so here's it. Like I said, cut the wires off, twist them together, taped them up nice and pretty. And we shall test. Well, it would help if I had it in neutral now, wouldn't it? Okay, kickstand is down. We are in gear. Clutch out. So as far as removing this, it looks like you can pull off that wire tender there, and it's going to pop out through there, and that probably just unplugs off of the switch right behind the rear set there. So you can go with this as far as you want. If you just want to type that up out the way so you don't have to worry about it, that's fine too. I'm going to remove it because there's no sense of it being on there anymore. And we're going to put this thing back together, and hopefully tomorrow we can ride it to work. And that's kind of it. Future things that we're going to be doing to the little dude. Oh, so I put on the lowering springs, bottomed out everywhere. Wasn't a fan, took them off. After I did the fork wraps, now as you can see, we can see the gold again. Because I've started lowering the forks into the triples. So I'm probably going to lower it maybe another 1/4 inch or so. Then call it good. I'm alright with the way it sits and rides now. Notice my lack of chicken strips on the front there. Don't count this part, but there. And, well, if you really want to see the back, there's the back. Yes, I know I need a new tire. Daniel's going to hook me up and get me a tire ordered probably tomorrow. The only other thing we've got coming up is, I think I'm going to want to take this off and paint this blue to match the rest of the bike. I don't think I have anything else for y'all. Oh, I'm going to paint that, and I'm probably going to take this ring off. Paint that blue too. Yeah. That's it. That's where I'm at. That's where we are. Bike's been running good. I've been driving the living you-know-what out of it. All over the place. I've put like 1,600 or 1,700 miles on it in the past 7 or 8 weeks I've owned it. So, whatever. There we go. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, you can just drop them down below. Try to check my email in the YouTube every single day and respond as fast as possible. Is there anything you'd like to see done on here other than me stunt it and lay it over? Because that's exactly what will happen. Just ask. As far as mods go, the only thing we really have left to do is my BBK. That's been on back order for about a month. That's coming when it's available. It'll be here. We're going to do that. I really don't think there's anything else that this bike needs done or that I want to do to it, really. I'm pretty happy with the way it is. The problem with it, spoiler alert, is that riding this, my first motorcycle, rode ATVs most of my life, BMX, whatever. I want another bike. I'm not getting rid of this. This will be my city runabout to work. Even with BBK, it'll be my run to work bike. But I want another one. I looked briefly online this morning. I'm thinking either a Suzuki or a Kawasaki, somewhere between a 400 and a 750cc. And I want to make a bit of a kind of a scrambler sort of bike, scrambler / cafe racer looking bike. But I want it to be able to go down gravel roads. I want to be able to put something on the back of it, a tent or whatever, where I can go somewhere. So it won't be a clean little street thing like this dude is. It's going to be more of a long distance thing, a touring thing, but I want it to be good. I was looking at like I think it was a GS650 Suzuki and a KZ400 Kawasaki I was looking at earlier on the marketplace today. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Don't know yet. We're going to look into that further. But anyway, that's where we're at with the bike. If you've never ridden a bike before, Grom's pretty much the best way to go. You'll learn a lot of respect for two wheels, and leaning is different on a bike than it is a bicycle. And I've done a lot of different types of riding. I rode bicycles my whole life. So I got the two-wheel balance thing, but leaning one of these things over, going around a good corner, good God in heaven, no wonder people get sick with these things. But whatever. I digress. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bart?
shout out to Ian for driving me. Say hi, Tyler.